Hey guys, this is Jetro2002, and thanks for joining me for another awesome episode of Banished using the MegaMod and Colonial Charter 1.7. We're going to be finishing off the season, and as we see, we can start by actually opening up the governor's office. So let's put somebody in here. We finally have a governor. What do you know? I don't know quite what this does, but it looks awesome, and that's all that matters. And how come there are trees here? Why are there trees in the middle of my stuff? I don't understand. I never did. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at our fancy homeware supply chain over here. This whole section over here, except for this back here, that's clay. Okay, so that has nothing to do with it. It does look like we have a material warehouse actually finished, which is awesome. So actually pausing the housing so that we have the building supplies being used for things is probably got to be the best idea. I can't believe I never thought of it before. So now that this is built, we actually have some of our materials beginning to be stored here. That's good. So we're going to start from over here. We have plenty of ore being mined. Let's double check. Okay, we got silver ore is what we're using at the moment. Let's see if this is actually creating any. We got 2 last season. All right. This is slowly being mined into silver, as you can see. 12 last season. Then we have the metal smith over here, which uses furnace fuel and silver, creating some silverware, which then moves across. Well, that's hardwood. That turns your hardwood into fancy furniture. Actually, the silver comes over here, joins in with the fancy furniture to make some fancy homeware. So let's check this out. We actually have 4. What do you know? That's probably why the governor's mansion got finished, because it did need fancy homewares. This is the main reason why we were even making it. Plus, there's a whole bunch of other buildings that are going to actually require it. So let's check out how our storage is doing. I do apologize for the lag. We're getting pretty crowded around here. This isn't done yet, so we're going to let them finish this. It only needs to be built. So we're going to check out our builders. And in fact, they actually don't have too much to build. That's good. That's actually really good. So we have 20 laborers. So I'm thinking, let's actually go down and scroll here for the foresters, which should be over here. And it looks like we have 28 out of 40. So let's jump that up a little bit. And we could probably sacrifice, let's say we have 15 laborers, and we could probably put another 2 in there. We're going to try to fill up these forester lodges a lot more with some foresters. We need some more people working in there. We use a hell of a lot of logs for our productions of things over here. It looks like we have this whole stockpile completely crowded. The whole idea is to get rid of these stockpiles and start using the actual dedicated storage buildings, such as these tiny little iron storages and stone and fuel and wood, and we got these material warehouses. I kind of like this though. It actually does store a lot of the fancy goods that we need, and when you don't have the building supplier actually with a little warning sign on it, that's a good thing. And then we have these iron storages. They need to get built pretty quick too. So a lot of things. Most of it has to do with just being built. And I see a herd of deer back here. My god. It's amazing what happens when you don't kill them off. Ooh. You know what? I kind of like these hardwood trees. They look a lot better. At least for my eyes, I kind of like them. Making everything look quite fancy around here. How much are we producing? That's a good question. 4. Okay. Over here. 6. Okay, well, never mind. Well, you know, it is what it is. I do like this little bridge cross, too. This is cool. We're going to actually have all these out here. Now, we have all that, oh shoot, in the trees, as usual. We're going to take a look at the rye production, and we're going to actually create another flour mill over here. There's a lot of rye, not enough flour, and that's not enough to pretty much make the bread. So we want to make sure we make as much bread as possible, and then turn that flour and everything else into fancy goods such as ale. Yeah, let me see if we can actually get the ale production in before the end of this weekend, which would be today and tomorrow. So before I go on vacation, let's figure this out. We need a flour mill. So let's go back to the flour mills again. I don't know where they're at, actually. I can't remember. That's storage. That has nothing to do with it. We need to go to food refining. Yes, we got water mills. These are the water mills. That's the one we're using. Okay. This one's stone, though. I'm not sure if I should just... Let's stick to that. Oh, wow. Actually, that's actually kind of awesome. We can actually put one over here. I can't put it next to the creek. What kind of crap is this? Oh, I need to terraform that. Okay, so let's do that first then. Let's terraform this first. Oops, not like that. Not sure if I'm gonna like that. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that at all. However, it will get the watermill in. So let's try this again. Go to food, go to food refining, and then we're gonna go to the mills. Okay, so we're gonna go for the wood one since that's the theme. And it doesn't look like I actually can. That needs to be terraformed there. But how can we get it like this then? What area is over here? So we have that part right there. Oh, wait a second. Is that's not terraformed properly? I thought I just did. See, it doesn't work like that because it actually goes on it. And I can't put it like that because it overlaps. And for some reason I can't put it there. Why can't I put it there? Oh, because of the terrain. Okay, we're gonna do something. We're gonna be playing around with the other terrain tools then. Alright. This does it to 0. So let's try this out. No, actually that's that's the wrong one. Okay, well that's what 0 is. And we're gonna put one that's a little bit lower than that. Oh! Oh, what the hell do you know? Hey, you know what? This might actually work. Let's get rid of that. Okay, back to the watermill again, as we repeat the process over and over to get this to work. And now it's not working. It's still having a problem here. I'm about to say, let's just screw it. We have a little creek here. It uses the creek. This is how we do it. This is how we're gonna do it. Indeed. Let's put it there. I don't think I put the wood plank one, though. I think I put the brick one. Well, you know what? It is what it is. So, well, okay. Since I'm here, we're going to key everything, as usual. Because we key everything. We keyed it to death. Let's get rid of that little tree. Oh, hell, well, let's just get rid of everything while we're at it. So, we're going to have that there. We are actually going to put another mill in here. Because we're going to try to mill as much brine as possible. So, let's put in, we have a small windmill. Try to go with something that matches here. And, not quite sure, but I do like this. It will fit, and I do like it. What about this one? I don't know. I think this will match a little bit better. This is a city windmill. We are a city. So, it is what it is. We can actually put this anywhere, can't we? It won't fit there. We would actually have to take out that road right there. I mean, you know what? What are the other mills like? Because there's not just this one. We have also the original windmill, which, to be quite honest, I do like. Okay. We have this windmill, which, what goes, people? Help me. Help me decide. I don't know, but we could put a whole bunch of windmills down here. We actually are going to need them. Do we have another mill in here? No, I don't think we do. Medieval windmill. Oh, dear God. Maybe I should just put these here. Oh, they don't even fit. I kind of like these, though. I'm trying to go with the wood plank theme here. So I'm thinking... Maybe, even though that does have a little bit of brick. I'm trying to go with the wood here, so I'm thinking we're just going to go back to these. I just don't know. I'm trying to make it... What's the difference between the small windmill besides it fits? I do like it, though. I think it would actually look pretty cool if we had it over here, though. So I'm thinking, let's actually put one over here. Let's put it towards the river. Since it would make sense, since, you know, usually there's going to be a breeze. That's my logic, and I'm sticking to it. So now that we have that, we're going to take a look at our luxuries production, and we're going to figure out what we're going to actually use. We're going to have a small little tavern, and this is going to be the center of our city. I think I'm lagging. Holy crap. So we have the white swan. Let's just try to find something that's going to match. So let's take a look at that. We have the Pilgrim's Rest. Actually, come to think of it, this is going to match. Does that have a range? Yes, it does. I would prefer it to be in the center. Or we have one over here, and then we have one over there. But, oh, crap. I don't even know. I do like this. Okay, so this actually probably would match a lot better. We don't have the room for it here at the moment, but we can fit that in. We have a medieval tavern, which will not go with our theme at all, because it's not a colonial theme. We have a small little tavern. How quaint. How very quaint, indeed. Okay, so we have... Ooh, I quite like that. We have a tavern. Okay, so I see the themes here. We have the inn and garden, which is huge. I want to see if there's actually... we can fit something over here. We have the coffee house, which we have no coffee for. Yes, we do. We're going to put that in eventually. We're going to put that in the next season. We have the original brewery. We have a winery, which we don't have wine grown at the moment. That's also a cool winery too. We have a distillery, which we could just make a distillery somewhere over here. So we're going to need the distilleries first. That will probably be a better idea. And I do like it. I do really like it. I like this one. This is cool. What else do we have? Mead brewer. Oh, we got a tiny little one. Oh, how quaint. Curing barn. Curing tobacco. Pub kitchen. Okay. What bears them? So we have the Picket Head Tavern. Oh, yeah, I remember these. Holy crap. I just don't remember seeing this one. This is new. Distilleries where grains and other organics are distilled and bottled. Okay. I like it, though. This we can actually fit alongside of everything. I'm doing it. We're going to put one in here. We're going to put a distillery right there. You can probably put another bakery right next to it, actually. You know what? Actually, we are going to do that. Let's go put another bakery in here. Let's go to the refined resources. Where's the bakery that I was using? Wait a second. I don't remember this at all. What? I don't remember looking at this at all. Holy crap. This is new. Oh my god. You know what? Screw everything else. I'm putting this in. Does it fit? It fits. You want to put it like that? Against the other one? Or like that? No, it doesn't look good like that. I want to be able to see it. Okay, okay. It doesn't work like that. I guess I have to put it like... It doesn't fit here! Oh, man! I would have totally put this in there if I had known that. In fact, screw this. You see how this is right here? I'm going to put this along this road here. See, it goes along, or I could make it go like that. And we're going to do like that. So it's along the river. Man, I wish I had known about that earlier. How many laborers do we have? Alright, we're going to put 3 in here. 1, 2, 3. We're going to put the full amount of laborers in there to start working. Oh, we need to change this to 20 rye. And we can start milling something. Okay, so let's check up over here. And they are still getting this done. We actually have plenty of builders. What do you know? That's a concept. Wait a second. Holy crap. Holy crap. My brick works. No. No. They couldn't put it out in time. Alright, rebuild. Man, I didn't even see that happening. That happened so quick. Well, you know what? I'm going to let them rebuild that. Well, so much for making extra bricks for our building supplies, right? Oh, man. Yeah. Man, I just put that in. I didn't put that in that long ago either. Well, you know, it is what it is. I'm glad that I actually did put it out somewhat. But it does need to be rebuilt. So, I will let them rebuild that. Unfortunately. We don't have enough people working here. Okay. Okay, we're going to have 3 people. That means... Oh, the fuel refinery done. That's why. And we're going to make furnace fuel out of firewood. Or we could use the charcoal. How much charcoal do we have? A lot. Okay. Screw that. We're going to use charcoal. We have so much charcoal, it's unbelievable. We're going to do one more thing. And that is, since we have the distillery, we're going to put a pub in. Because we need a place for them to actually drink. So, let's find a nice little spot. Probably the best spot is probably not going to be next to the school or the church. But, probably could happen. Let's see. We might actually need a little bit. So let's go back to the luxuries production. And I'm going to go toward the little pilgrim's rest. I do enjoy this. I really do. We can get rid of part of this road, though. This will cover all the housing on this side. Oh! Oh, you know what? Can we actually build one there? Next to the school. Oh, yeah, that's going to work. Well, I did want to put housing there, so I actually want to put this over here instead. How much does that cover? What is the radius of that? So if I put the Pilgrim's Rest on this side, like that, right here, that covers most of the housing over there. And say, maybe we could have another one over here? Somewhere? Sometime? We're going to focus on having the other one on that side for now. And we're going to see what happens with this later on. Because actually, I do want to put something in here. We can get rid of one of these houses, though. I think. Oh, see, no, that's 3 by 3. I'm going to have to get rid of 2 houses for that. Is there another little tavern or something we could put in? But it doesn't match. We're not going to bother with that. We're just going to let them figure it out. Let them build that. This will store whatever ale or whatever's being brewed. And that will be as soon as I get this done. And look at that, actually. They're almost done. The small windmill. What do you know? Okay, so we have this area here. This road is all out of whack. In fact, I never put it all the way. So I'm going to actually tell them to remove this part of the road. Yes. Let's get them to do that. All right. Okay, let's double check before we end this episode. We have 10 builders, 8 laborers. We could probably jump that down to 8 builders for the moment. Let them focus on some other stuff. Take a look at the city. I think we're looking good. Looking good. Oh, good, actually, because we actually need somebody in here. Change this to rye. Put as many people as we can put in there, which is 2. And then we have a total of 11. So that means we're actually going to be turning all of this rye into some other stuff. Good. Turn it into flour. We can actually do something with it. And I'm actually wondering what the distillery is going to need too. But we're going to figure that out in the next episode. We're going to let this run for a little bit. Kind of speed it up. This way we can finish off the season. And finish off at least getting some fancy goods for our people. We also have actually finished off the fancy homeware supply chain. Except for the fact that we need a little bit more silver. So that's pretty much going to be all the mining process. Slowly but surely. We're going to get there. And actually that's because we also need somebody in here too. Let's put 2 people there and put 2 people like that. That probably leaves us with 7 laborers, 8 builders, and that means we probably need a whole lot of other people too. Okay, so we're going to end this episode here, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode or enjoyed the series. The quaint little town of Redwater went from a tiny village to a city. Not quite there, we're halfway done, using not even half of the things available in the mods. But we're getting there, using the colonial theme, or at least trying to. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button below. Let me know what you think. And always feel free to subscribe to my channel for further episodes. We're going to be finishing this off just for this weekend. Going to be taking a break. I will be back. And as always, peace.